Is Taylor. I hope that you're doing well, man. Kind of go through your photographs. Oh, I got your note about you're not knowing how to do sculptures, etc. I'm beyond swamped with my show coming up and everything next week, and I'm not really going to be on campus for the next, or at least the next week. I'm going to be there only for a few minutes, and that's about it. But it's pretty much just making sculptures. So imagine when you just be creative. You can make a sculpture out of anything you want, and just kind of put it in front of a window with soft light and take pictures of it. Just imagine, have fun with it. When I was a kid, I used to make sculptures out of freaking mashed potatoes and peas and carrots and stuff like that. Think about being a kid. Think about just having fun. It doesn't have to be any kind of stressful event, anything like that. Yeah, don't stress out about it. But yeah, I'll go through these photographs again one more time and then start talking about them. As I go through them, and I would encourage you really to kind of turn the camera around, not just all the same view. Some of these they'd be really great if they were like landscape. If you held the camera held your phone the other way, because I think you're still using your phone. Um, so watch that, and then watch like some of them, like this one. It isn't in focus really. Excuse me. So make sure you get these buildings in focus. Take your time, walk up a little bit. I know sometimes I get uncomfortable photographing in spaces, in public spaces, and I kind of just, people make a funny face at me. I just kind of ignore them. If anyone says anything, I'm just saying I'm doing research for something for class, and that's usually okay. But try to get a little bit closer sometimes. My favorite part of a lot of these photographs are like the people walking through. Like they really activate the space and they make it like a little more interesting. But what you need to do is, just get closer to them, kind of maybe hang out a little bit. Don't cause alarm. I know I've hung out in spots and some people give me funny looks like I'm going to do something bad. So you don't be aware of that too, you know. But this is good though. I like this composition a lot actually. I really like how you have this in the foreground, and then how Home Depot is like that, and the background kind of going at a diagonal like that. That's really well done. Um, and this is okay, but I want you to, again, if it were turned the other way, that would be awesome. Uh, and maybe just a little bit closer again, or maybe sometimes even further back. It seems like a lot of these are around the same distance. So when you're doing like several photographs like this of a place, maybe have some that are really far back, are 50 car lengths back, and then some that are like 20 feet close. Maybe just a sign on the doorway that just says Walmart. Or maybe like you can photograph like the handle of one of these places that's all crispy and burnt from the sun, and that really speaks to like Scottsdale and how hot it's going to get in the heat here too. That's like other ways to add detail to a place. Um, Same thing with title. The title max places, they have kind of a bad reputation. So how could you kind of show that too in a way? Not necessarily show a bad reputation, but maybe if you're further back and maybe there are some seedy cars over here where they have repoed or something like that that's for sale. Another way just to show more details of the space. And PetSmart, man, I go to PetSmart a lot. I've been to that one only a couple of times. But again, just get closer. Or, take some more time when you get to these places and just photograph a little bit more, walk around a little bit more. Again, look at the details. Look at the shopping carts. You're showing us these stores. Maybe there's other ways to show us these stores. Maybe there's like dirty, gross receipts that someone threw away in the trash. Or maybe there's even a gross something. It's gross to think about, but maybe there's a bag of poop. From a that says PetSmart or PetSmart on it. Like thinking other terms than just exteriors of buildings. Again, I like this here. How you have this sign breaking up the building here, and you're a little bit closer in this, so that's awesome. And this, I like the composition here. I like how you have the sidewalk here, which kind of breaks up the road and leads you into the slot skis over there. But some of these, man, you really got to watch your thumb. You got to keep your thumb out of the frame. And this would have been like really cool if you got maybe walked over here, safely, of course. Make sure no one's backing up into you. And photograph right here with these two arrows going like left and right, and Popeyes. It kind of would make me think like, do I really want to eat at Popeyes? That's kind of what this makes me think now. Like, oh, should I come or should I go? Like, oh, I don't know if my stomach's going to handle this place so well. Makes me kind of think in those kind of terms. But again, I think it would have been a much stronger photograph if you were horizontally and not a vertical like this, not a portrait-oriented photograph. So just turn that camera and get rid of your thumbs out of here. And this too, it's kind of beautiful in a way. This got so blurry, but if it's about the buildings, it got to be sharp and in focus. So make sure your subjects are sharp and in focus, and get in there, get closer. And when you start making your sculptures, man, have fun with it. Don't stress out about it too much. And if you have any questions, email me. And good luck. Keep your thumb out of these pictures, and I'll talk to you soon.